Okay, I'm ready.
What's up, beautiful people?
Oh, woo. The camera is like a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Let's get a close up of that pretty face. Give me your best, Vogue. Oh, give me your best burst of gas. And
and intro.
Hey. So, hello everyone. What's going on?
It's popping. Oh no, we're not.
No. We beat a dead horse with that. I feel bad. Last time we went off, I was like, I keep doing this.
What's up?
Okay. What is good? So basically, I sat down and I was like, hey, Kat, I have a bunch of things to talk about. And she said, okay, hit me. And I guess.
I did.
Mm-hmm. So I want to start off political first because we just got the news like 10 minutes ago. So Deb Haaland has been confirmed to the cabinet, and she'll be the first Native American person to be nominated to the cabinet and as the Department of the Interior, which deals with Native American tribe stuff, along with safe water quality and a bunch of other stuff. So I just thought that was really fucking cool.
Yes.
Kat's like, okay, sure, great. On to the next one.
Jerry knows this. I'm not like super political, but I like the intentions of it all. It's just, I don't know. Drake keeps me updated. I like that. She keeps me in the know.
Well, it's just important that we keep diversifying the cabinet, and I think this is actually one of the last cabinet spots to be filled. But yeah, so that's exciting. A lot of firsts with the Biden cabinet. I mean, Pete Buttigieg is the first openly gay man in the cabinet, and if there's other people, I don't know. But I don't guess, but it's been a year since the pandy started. And I didn't know if you wanted to talk about like how we first handled the pandemic, because we weren't recording yet as a podcast when this happened, like, because we didn't do our very first episode until June. And so I don't know if anything dramatic went down with you, or like how quarantine like first started, like all that jazz. So I want you to give me your best sob story.
So when the pandemic first started, I was going to campus for classes, and the biggest thing was I couldn't go to class anymore. Everything was switched online. All my clinicals were canceled.
The big thing.
So that was kind of big. And then I lost my job.
Yes.
So
you did.
Yes. I was a bartender, and they literally closed down our bar, and it wasn't permanent, but they closed down our bar, and they said they wanted us to work. But I don't think you guys know this, but my dad has a lot of health issues, and I would be potentially exposing him to the COVID virus if I got, if I contracted it. Mm-hmm. And so I couldn't work because I was around my dad so much. And my employers were not forgiving, and I don't fucking care if they hear this. They weren't forgiving. And when I filed for unemployment, they kept telling the state, I worked full-time there, that I was not full-time. So they were denying me unemployment for the big portion of the time. So I was actually living off my savings for the longest time.
That was
and I never left my house. Never left my house because I didn't go to school. Mm-hmm. Well, I did go to school, but it was all online, and it was literally a clusterfuck of everybody trying to figure out how to make these classes that cannot be online. Like doing Japanese online was very hard, which now it seems really easy, but like we were literally like in the middle of our semester, and everything we were doing, like we have we had a big Japanese festival. We were getting ready for, we were performing. So we were all getting ready with our dancing to perform at this Japanese festival. And it was just a whole bunch of stuff and we just couldn't do it anymore.
Yep.
No, it was,
which is a huge bummer.
Yeah, it was a mess. So my my pandemic experience in the beginning was awful. Just losing a job and trying to find a job that will take anybody during that time.
Mm-hmm. And then you started your next job, which was like not great, but we won't talk about that today.
Yeah, the next job was terrible. And then I got hired at the hospital, and the hospital job is great. Great most of the time. Great.
Life has a funny way of working out, I tell you what. Yeah. Girl, well, I actually forgot what happened at the very beginning of the pandemic when we were starting to take it seriously until I went to Kansas City a couple weekends ago and was talking to one of my friends about it. And she was like, literally when they started to shut everything down was when we were supposed to go to Gatlinburg. So yes. And I completely forgot about we were
oh my gosh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I told you we were shut down and you're like, oh yes, people are still out and about in businesses. I probably won't go. You're like hesitant to go to Gatlinburg.
Mm-hmm.
And everything.
That was a tough call. And the reason we're all going to Gatlinburg was because at the time I had a friend who lived in Georgia. And then I lived in Tennessee, and then everyone else is in Indiana. And so, like, that was basically the halfway point for everyone. And I think we literally decided 2 or 3 days before that we were not going to go. And 10 people were going this trip. Like, this was going to be a big thing. And we kept trying to convince ourselves, like, oh, we'll do everything outside, and, like, we'll avoid everyone. And, like, if bars are shut down, that's okay. As long as we can, like, buy moonshine. We have an Airbnb. We'll just, like, drink outside, like, whatever. And then there was talks of Indiana was going to start shutting roads down and do like checkpoints.
Yeah.
That's when we chickened out. And so like Kat said, I was really apprehensive, and then that started happening, and then I was like, okay, yeah. And then not soon after, Tennessee started doing the same thing, because like we had to the government, because I work for the government, so they sent out an email and they're like, hey, here's your permission slip to come into work.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yes. So they're like, if you get pulled over, just like whip out your license and this permission slip. And it was wild. And I took working from home pretty well in the beginning, because basically our guidelines were like everyone's going home for 2 weeks and then everyone's coming back in. And then that's when it all started like kerfuffling, like, are we wearing masks? Are we doing limited people? But yeah, that's how my pandemic like started out. And basically it's like kind of soul crushing, like nothing that like Kat went through, because I did not lose my job. I wasn't having to fight with my previous employer or anything like that, but it was it was just not great. So
I know my next job, like we had to wear double masks. We had the N95s, then we had the surgical mask, and then we had like full like COVID gear. So I had to wear like don like gowns and stuff, because I was still doing medical stuff. And
girl, I don't know how you got through. And because people down here in Tennessee, I've said this a million times on this podcast, like I think this state took it seriously for all of 2 months. And when I went to Walmart today, like obviously there's no mask mandate anymore, but people were kind of looking at me like I was crazy for still wearing a mask. But like in my workplace, like we like Biden basically passed down that we're cutting back our capacity again in our office, which I'm like
well, that's what you get for trying to open things up when we're not ready.
Okay, so like I am a person who is all for COVID precautions. I have been from the very beginning. I've tried to take this as seriously as I can, but I feel like things should have been taken on a state-to-state basis or area to area, because actually where I'm living at, cases are like way down. Like there's really no point in us scaling back in our capacity at work. And I'm like, okay, so it's just a front for the administration to be like, look, we care about the safety of our people. And I was like, thank you. But also I want to go in the office. And like, there's like less than 20 people getting affected in a week. It's like that's how low our cases are. And so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight it. I'm gonna work through it. I have to get paid, but it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I'm okay. Like for this whole pandemic thing, like being at home, I am an introvert and I do like to go out and travel and do things, but I am very much a homebody though otherwise. So being at home was fantastic.
Yeah.
I got to like clean, I got rid of stuff. The only problem was I mean I was even doing like workouts too. The only problem was I was stressed, and when I stress, I retain weight.
Yeah.
I actually gain a lot of weight, even if I'm not eating. I don't know how my body works, I start to bloat up really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like really stressed because I didn't have like a very good income. Like I had unemployment, but I was only I was on unemployment for like 2 months, not even 2 months.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Not
about a
very
month
long
and a
at all.
half. Yeah, it was about a month and a half. But like for like a whole month of that was not even getting any money.
Which is
So
so stressful. And ooh, girl, I'm glad you got through it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Fuck
girl.
that place. Like
Fuck.
I worked so many fucking hours there. And the audacity to say it was not full time. They can kiss my ass.
Kiss
Kiss
that
my ass.
sweet little round ass. Speaking of ass, let's talk about the Grammy performance by Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Sorry, I was like cackling at that intro. So I watched the Grammys. So we're recording on Monday, and I watched the Grammys because I have access to actually watch it live, but Kat doesn't give a shit. And so I was just like, I'm gonna give a rundown of the Grammys, but if like I just said, like the Megan Thee Stallion and the Cardi B performance was a lot, and so I just like wanted to see like what your opinion was versus mine.
Okay. Jory texted me earlier today. It was like, hey, like, I want to talk about the Grammys today. And I said, okay, well, I didn't watch it. I don't know. Like, I don't like to watch the whole thing. I usually
Mhm.
just do like a highlight because,
Which, by the way, I normally do that too. But because
yeah.
I had access to streaming this time, like live, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. But go on.
I believe I had access to it. I just didn't want to use it. I believe my parents had it.
All good.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, like award shows and everything, and like the Super Bowl. I even clumped that in together. I have lost all interest into them. I rather just watch highlights, and Dre catches me up on it anyways. But she told me to watch the Cardi B Megan Stallion, and I love them both. I really do. I love their music.
Yes.
I really, really do love Megan Stallion. I love Cardi B.
Okay.
I have no idea what that was. I have no idea what that was. I know Cardi B can shake it. Like I know she can. I don't know if they're trying to keep it PG or what, but I know she can really break that down. When I saw
Listen.
the heel and like it was like a stripper pole, I was expecting some heel clapping. Like I was expecting the whole 9 yards, and I don't know if it's because they needed to like tone it down a whole bunch because we don't know what's behind the scenes, but I don't know. It blew ball. It was a blue ball for me.
Well, first of all, I was surprised that they even performed like any of those songs because
oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Really
like super sexual and like but then also the last Super Bowl we got Shakira and Jennifer Lopez on a stripper pole during the Super Bowl, but that's beyond the point. So I like made notes like in my phone because I was like, bruh, I gotta talk about some shit about this performance. So okay. First, Megan Thee Stallion went and she did Savage. And the best part about that entire performance was the tap dancers. Like, I hate to say it, I didn't send you that, so I'm not going to dwell on it.
Yeah.
But I think Megan Thee Stallion is actually a really good dancer. And so,
Yeah.
you know, she did well. She had the theatrics of like the whole theme she was going for. And it was just like, okay, great. So you are a 1930s club and you're just shaking your ass on television, okay, fucking whatever. But your tap dancers are awesome. And then it goes into Cardi B and the fucking outfit they had her wear. I was like, what the hell are you thinking? Because Cardi B can dance, not as well as Megan, but they put her in all of this metal shit. I don't know if it was actually metal, but it was just restrictive. And you could tell she was struggling to get through the moves. It didn't look good. And then she walks down the stairs and then she takes off her like little shin guards, goes to the pole. I'm like, okay, great. We're going to get a show. She walks around the pole once, does a back bend, and that was it. I was like, like Kat said, it was like a total blue balls moment. And like, then I did appreciate the stripper heel where they had like an actual dancer on the inside, like throwing
that
money.
was
Like,
so cool. Love it. And the bed, like the
it.
giant ass bed.
Okay, that
Like,
giant ass bed was hilarious.
I love it. Did you see the people underneath it?
Yes, yes. I was like, okay, visually, I am loving this. And then, like, my favorite part was when they locked their legs and then they did the
Oh
little,
yeah,
like,
they did the
move.
flip. I really want to do that. I think that'd be so fucking cool.
We got to try it. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we gotta try it.
Such a mess, but
Funny.
oh my god,
so funny.
But it was, I don't know, but like there's like really great parts of the performance, and then other parts I'm just like, I'm not getting what I need. There's just a lot of promiscuous dancing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I wonder if they were told they had to really tone it down.
Yeah.
Like to make it more PG because it's like a very widely known broadcast event.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know Cardi B can dance and I know Megan Thee Stallion can dance too. That's why I was like really hyped when you sent that to me. And then you had that president of like, oh, well, I need your opinion. So I was like, oh crap, something went down. So
I just, yeah, I don't know. And then like I love WAP as a song because I think it's hilarious and it's catchy and I love singing along to it. But like,
I love rapping.
I know. But I also like, everyone's like, this is the feminist. I'm not trying to go deep dive into the subject, but everyone's like, this is the feminist song we all needed. And I was just like, as a feminist, I'm not empowered by this song, but I will scream at the top of my lungs, like park in this little garage because that's funny. And also like, that's your favorite line. And now it's like my favorite line.
Oh my gosh. It's just like the song. Oh, fuck. What's the name of that song? Hot Body Summer. What? Hot Girl Summer. Hot Girl Summer.
Yes.
Where were they like, she's vegan, but she still eat the beef.
Yes.
I love that song too.
Girl, dude, they're so good at writing. It's so funny.
Oh my god, I love that. That's why I really like them. That's why when you sent me that, I was kind of disappointed because I really do like her. I love rap, so rap and hip hop. So I'm like, oh, Cardi B. Like I do like Cardi B, and I do like Megan Thee Stallion.
I just, girl, I don't know, but I was very proud of Megan for getting all those Grammys last night. She got 3, so.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she got Best New Artist, Best.
Like a parent.
I'm so proud of her. What was it? I was gonna say something else, but anyway.
Best New Artist, and what was the other one?
Like Best Rap Song, and then something else, and so everyone was pegging her to win Record of the Year, which I guess is like the biggest award you can get besides Album of the Year. And did you see that like Billie Eilish won, but then she was like, Megan should have gotten this?
She's so humble. I love Billie.
I know. Well, she got up there and she's like, I was going to write a speech saying how Megan deserved this, but I knew I wasn't going to win, so I didn't write one. And then she won. And then like 3/4 of her speech was just like, Megan should have gotten this. And then it started this like whole discourse of like Black women like not getting the big awards. every single year because like Beyonce, she
Mhm.
she won her 20th Grammy last night, which is the most one ever, like
Yeah.
period. And or at least for female. And but she has only won one of the big four like once because she keeps getting all these piddly Grammys.
The small
Getting a
ones.
Grammy is not piddly, but it was
Mhm.
just like the same thing, like constantly shutting out people who actually deserve it because they would rather just go with like the safe white choice or whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
I know you don't have opinions about it, but I was just
I haven't. It's not like that. I don't care. I didn't watch it, so I
yeah.
don't know. So I don't
Yeah.
know all what happened.
Yeah, sorry. But I guess I'll stop talking about the Grammys, but I'll bring up two more things. One, everyone needs to stop what they're doing and go watch the DaBaby Rockstar performance. I couldn't send that to you because like I said, like they didn't have a full performance clip yet. But basically they had white people wilding out in the background, like rapping along to Rockstar, like old white people, and they were dressed up as Supreme Court justices. And and then he did an orchestra remix to Rockstar.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So it was
Nice.
incredible. And then I feel like you've maybe seen this on Twitter today, but like everyone was pissed about how dirty BTS was done
Yeah.
at the Grammys this year. I don't know if we want to talk about it, but I was just like,
It's upsetting. But I did see like a bunch of tweets where they're like, well, they're not going to give BTS the Grammy that they deserve, then we are going to give them this other award. I can't think of it offhand, but like it's like the most albums sold, and only 6 people have ever gotten it.
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and they're like, let's make BTS 7 for the 7 members.
Dude, that'd be sick.
It's like 800 million copies sold.
That's a lot of copies.
I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I need to. But
well,
yeah, I was just like getting like this whole bunch of albums sold, and they get like this really, really bougie trophy of like a person holding up like a diamond. They're like, you know what? And they're like, you know what? If they're not going to give BTS a Grammy, then we're going to get them something even better.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Maybe I just shouldn't talk about it because then I feel like it's gonna wormhole us. But it's like they clearly use BTS to like reel in the views like for the Grammys because they also put them like second or third to last as one of the performances, like just to rake in those last minute views. But
Eminem. If you guys really want to know like the deep dive details, go watch Eminem's interview about and his viewpoint on the Grammys. That's why he does not go to the Grammys.
Yeah. There's a bunch of discourse over Twitter about like why they should boycott like The Weeknd, Zayn Malik, like a bunch of other people. But yeah, what Katie said, I'll get her to link me to it and I will link it down below. I'm like a good person. If you're watching YouTube, it'll be on YouTube. So anyway, enough of the singing stuff.
All right. What other topic do you have for me? Because today is Dre's day. Dre is coming up with all the topics, and I told her, all right, hit record. We're gonna live react to what I'm hearing these topics for the very first time. So you guys are hearing it for the first time, and so am I, because I have no idea. The only one that I knew we were talking about was the Grammys, because she sent me that video, and she's like, I have homework for you. Watch this. We're talking about it. And that is it. Everything else was like, just gave honest opinion. I have no filter, no time to think about it, formulate a solid answer that will not get my ass chewed out. Just something that, just a raw reaction for me, which is not very reacting because I don't have facial expressions.
You're getting better. Good for you. Good for you, doll face. Well, we're going to talk about a subject that we both love called dogs. Did you know that there are 3D renderings of dogs on Google now? Did you know this? Yes. No. You go to Google and you type in any breed of dog. So you can just like look up husky, and then it will show you, like, you scroll down like a tiny bit, and then it's like, here's a 3D rendering of this dog. So you can like look at it 360, and then you can like give Google access like to your camera or whatever, and then they can put the dog in your like living room wherever you are, so you get like a sense of how big they are in your space.
What is this, Amazon?
Yeah.
Fit it in my room. Okay, here's the height next to a bookshelf, next to a fireplace. Here's a shoe. Here's your reference. This is what was fucking Amazon.
Could this Maltese fit in my space? Like,
will this Maltese fit in this chair? What the fuck?
How will it look in my lap? Like, I don't
well, that's what I'm getting at. Like, what is this? Like, I thought you were going at that you can make a Spotify playlist for your dog. You can actually type it in and do like a personality type thing and like a playlist based on your dog.
I didn't know that. We are teaching each other things today.
Spotify, baby. Dog Spotify.
Dang. Dog Spotify. Wow. I love that. Dang. But no, I was just like, I don't know who the hell thought of it. And like, I looked up a couple breeds because I was like, this is like actually really interesting.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, of course I would.
Oh, let's see.
Let's see. Well, I was
St. Bernard in my room.
Well, I was following someone on Instagram and they got a dog DNA test. And so they posted the results and they're like, here's the breeds that my dog is. And I didn't know like half of them. And so I was just like, well, let me see what this thing looks like when it's not a mixed breed. And then that's when I found out. And I was like, oh, this is weird. So I got one more thing.
Flesh eating. Oh.
One more thing.
What do you have?
Okay.
What do you have?
So remember 2 weeks ago when I did like what like the weird holidays were?
Yes.
Okay. So I looked up today's because I was just like, we didn't do it last week. It's not like it's going to be a segment, but it's like, it's kind of fun. So today is National Napping Day.
Oh my gosh. That's the best holiday ever.
Speaks to my soul.
It does. I am not a napper, like a big napper. Dre knows this. Like I have a difficult time taking a nap because once I'm awake, I'm like
awake.
And then if I actually fall asleep, like I am out. And I am out for like hours. Out
like a rock.
So when you get a good solid nap in there, what can I say?
What can I say? I think half the week I take naps. Like being a grown person in an aging body in this world makes me want to fall asleep like 3 days out of the work week. And so I'll take 5-minute power naps like all the time. Like I've taken 5-minute power naps before getting on this podcast so many times. I love naps. They're great.
Like you just like out and awake.
No, I have to put something on the TV to help me like fall asleep. Usually ASMR or like something adjacent to it. So
I'm sorry. Like every time I hear you say ASMR, I'm just thinking some like
no, I don't listen to that kind of ASMR. Like I said, it's usually just like rain playing in the background or like someone like softly talking, but no weird like mouth sounds. Just fucking nope.
That's what he listens to, Dre.
I can't even hear right now because I refuse to put my ears through this torture.
Why?
I hate it.
What? I was just going, Dre.
I don't like. No, stop.
Like
it.
you. What else is stop talking? Like you are the best.
Don't talk to me.
You can do it.
I don't want to do anything.
The power.
I have zero powers. No.
Like what soft voices are you listening to? Like
I don't know,
John
like
Cena.
John Cena. Oh my god.
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh Jesus Christ, no.
All right.
No, it's like I don't know if you know, it's like inaudible. You can't really tell what they're saying. It's just
That's
like
fucking creepy. Like
it's not that bad.
It's
Give
not
it the
that
old
bad.
college try. Come on. No, I'm not into like the eating ASMR. Gives me like spines, shivers up my spine. I hate it so much. Anyway, let's get away from my weird napping.
No, thank you.
No. But there is one more holiday on March 15th.
Okay, hit me with it.
everything you think is wrong day. Do you want to sound off on everything you think that's wrong?
We had quite a conversation before this podcast that is not going to be on this podcast because
Nope.
Dre and I have very strong opinions about something, and
Yeah.
it's not podcast worthy. So
It's
we're just not going to
not.
talk about it.
Nope. It's pretty polarizing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to.
Things I think is wrong.
I should have prepared before actually coming on here, thinking what I think is wrong. But
I think it's wrong that people think that there's a correct way to put toilet paper on the damn roll. Do
Okay,
you
but
see
you're wrong.
instructions? Do you see instructions on the back of the bag that says how to insert toilet paper onto toilet paper hanger to put toilet paper, rip it off? There is no instructions on there. It is literally a personal preference. There is no wrong way.
Why do I have to fish for the fucking toilet paper when I'm sitting on the toilet? And it's like, like, where is it? Where is it? Because someone puts it like over under instead of over. And I'm like, and then like everyone, but everyone's like, it keeps my pets and my kids in the toilet. I was like, well, then get a fucking bidet. I don't know what to tell you. No, the correct way is over. And I will go into people's houses and like change it. I haven't done it in a long time, but I like in high school, I would do that all the time. Like they would do it the wrong way. I'm like, no, I'm not here for it.
Oh my God.
Listen.
No, I don't think there is a wrong way or a right way. It is a personal preference. And I will literally just do whatever way it is on. Like if I just pull it off and it's on top, and then it's on top. If it's underneath, it's underneath. Like
well, now I know next time I visit and your toilet paper is the wrong way, I can just change it and you won't care.
I'm gonna get the toilet paper, like when you start to take it off, it says like a whole string of like cuss words.
I'll wipe my ass with it. I don't care.
Well, today, speaking of toilet paper, like Mochi decided to be like, I'm gonna just like and then like run away with it. And I was like, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. You are not running around being a ghost. Like this is not how this is working. So I'm fishing toilet paper out of his mouth.
Oh,
and,
fun.
Yeah.
I love that for you. You speaking of animal stories, way too early in the morning, Ari decided that she was going to spit up at 3 a.m. And normally this wouldn't be a problem because she doesn't normally sleep with me on the bed, especially in the middle of the night.
Oh, no.
Yeah. If she does, she's at the foot of my bed. Well, for some fucking reason, last night, she slept up by my face. And oh my God, so many things went wrong with last night. So, okay, let me back up. I washed my sheets. And right now, okay, adulting, I broke a major rule of being an adult by only having one fitted sheet. So I only can do one at a time when I do laundry. Like I wash it and then I have to put it back on.
I broke that too. I've been trying to find like another good set to use.
Yeah. Well, my justification had always been I'm going to get a queen mattress anyway, so I don't need to buy another one. And then I just ended up not buying a mattress. And so this weekend I did buy another pair of sheets, but I got them ordered, so they're not in yet. So I was too late because I stayed up late watching the Grammys, so I didn't put my sheet back on. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to put a flat sheet on the bed and then just like lay on it tonight. And then I'll put the fitted sheet on tomorrow because I'm too tired. Well, that was a goddamn mistake, but also thank God I have a mattress topper because she spit up on my bed, like over the side. And so like a foot and a half from my goddamn face. I was like, Ari, I love you, but like, oh my God. So she did like one round, like right next to me. And then she like bolted off because she's like, nope, I need to do this on the ground. And then she did the last half like on the ground. And like it smelled so bad. And so at 3 a.m. I had to like kind of clean it up and then I couldn't fall asleep for an hour. So I was just like, this is great. Yeah, so I was very, very tired this morning. And I was like, Ari, if you could just not do that, that would be great. I love it when you sleep with me, but not when you spit up.
This is why I don't have cats.
Okay, but like dogs create almost just as much of a mess. Usually it's just with their
Mochi's
shit though.
no, Einstein's the only time Einstein ever like shit in the house is when my roommates poisoned him with
That'll do it. That'll do
chocolate.
it. Yeah.
Otherwise, like he's never had like an accident that was not preventable because of every accident that he had, it's been my fault except for that one. And
Yeah.
he's only had 3 accidents.
Okay.
And the Roomba caught one of them. So
yeah.
If you want to know that was from first podcast. I don't remember which episode, but it was there, and it was the big summary. We're gonna do spark notes of this. It was the biggest fucking fountains. Like there was shit everywhere. Like there was shit on the walls. There was shit on my floor. There was shit on the couch. Like there was shit all the way up in the Roomba. Like the Roomba literally was caked in shit. Like it was Picassoing everywhere. It was disgusting. And I can't be mad. I it took me 6 hours to clean everything, but I mean, yeah, I wasn't mad.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do, you know?
You can't do anything. You can't get mad at them either because it was just an accident.
Yeah.
But Mochi has the only time he has like his little accidents right now because he's potty training.
Right.
But he's only ever thrown up for 2 days because the people I got him from, they vaccinated him way too early and it actually bloated him up and made him sick and he was vomiting and he wouldn't eat for 24 hours.
Yeah, that was tough. I felt so bad for you. It's like you just brought home this little puppy that you've been wanting for like over a year. And then it was just like, okay, now he's sick. And is he going to stay alive? We don't know. So
yeah, it was really bad. But he's good. He's good. So otherwise, like these dogs don't really make messes, which is nice. But when I had my cat, Mr. Kitty literally puked every day.
Okay.
Like twice.
But he had allergies, okay?
No, I know. I literally took him to the fucking vet and nothing. They could not find anything what was wrong with him.
I have some information for you later, but it was actually solved later.
That fucking I like okay, I'm gonna be very clear for everybody.
Okay.
I like other people's cats. I do not like owning a cat.
Her name is Kat, but she will not have a cat.
Yeah, I have allergies to cats. But I like playing with other people's like pet cats. So
yeah,
don't like to own one. I'm more of a dog person. I think I also have allergies to dogs, but I prefer having those allergies.
No, that's fair. I only have allergies to amoxicillin and blue dye in Jell-O. So that's fun.
We're not gonna go into my allergies.
No. There's a whole podcast on it.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
That's from our
when I get my new allergy test.
Oh,
have a new talk. We'll have a new talk.
Okay.
But yeah, no.
I just want to say, yes, cats are messy, but at least I don't have to like grab their shit with my hand multiple times a day. So
Einstein poops once a day.
Damn, okay.
Mochi, because he's potty training, he poops 3 times a day. But other than that, I mean, Einstein poops once a day. He does a full blown like 1 mega dump in the morning.
Like most humans do. Yeah.
Yeah. So
there you go.
It's not too bad. And we have one of those clamper picker upper things. So I don't have to use my hands.
Gotcha. That's like there's 3 big reasons why I don't want a dog. 1, I have to let them out in the morning and I don't want to go outside in the morning. Like I'm just not that kind of person. And 2, I hate like picking up their shit with my hand. Yes, I would much rather have a shit box in my apartment that I can just take a scooper and just like go at it once a day like you would a dog. It's just like that's how often I clean it. And 3, they're way too needy usually, but then my cats are also way too needy. So I don't know.
I think it's just a preference. It's just a preference.
No, it's absolutely a preference. And that's the thing. It's like, I love other people's dogs and I treat them like they're mine. So like, that's how I get.
Same with cats.
Right. Also, that we're coming up on time, but to go back to the original topic of what we think is wrong, ketchup on eggs. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm
Outta
a
here.
salsa and eggs person, and I don't even really eat eggs because I have a mild intolerance to eggs.
Yeah.
So
It has always disgusted me that people will put ketchup on eggs, and I will only put salsa on eggs if there's also cheese in there. And like vegetables, like it's like an omelet or like what do they freaking call it in restaurants? Like what that style is. It's not like Santa Fe or anything.
I don't know.
You get it. You know what? I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
there are
just said
people.
that.
I'm sure people
They're
are
probably
screaming
screaming like,
at me.
"You're wrong, Dre. It's this."
No, it's this. How could you not know? Oh, Huevos Rancheros. There we go. I was like, it's gonna come eventually. But
But
anyway,
this just shows you that I don't order eggs at restaurants.
correct. I never get Huevos Rancheros at restaurants either. Like I don't consider that like my treat if I am going to a restaurant. I'd rather get like an eggs Benedict where like I can't make eggs poached and I'd rather just have someone else do it for me. So I
You
can
know
make
how
you
to poach
scrambled
an
eggs.
egg?
Hell no.
Oh my gosh, I want
I
to
can
show you how
barely
to
make
just.
girl.
I'm gonna show you how to poach an egg.
Girl, fine. Do it. Do it.
I'm being lost by my own camera.
It's betraying you. Sweet, sweet betrayal. But you
fun.
won't, you know what won't betray you?
Trey.
Our recommendations.
True.
It's about that time already.
Yes. Is it my turn to go first?
No, it's my turn. Because
go right ahead.
Because you suggested Sasha Sloan last week. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did, girl. Okay, let me pull up his name. Okay. I have a really off the wall recommendation this week. It is a Twitter account. It is run by a gentleman of the name Gerald Stratford. He is, yeah, dude, it's such a good name. And so I'll put it right here on the screen how to spell it, but if you're just listening to us, obviously you'll see it down below. He is a man, probably in his 70s, and he's British, and all he does is post about his gardening. And he just has the loveliest.
I know who that is.
Yes,
oh my gosh, I know that one.
About
I do know who you're talking about.
He's so wholesome and awesome and just genuine, and like he knows so many gardening facts, and like watching him like make a little like, what do you call it, like a hole in the sand to like plant his like radishes or whatever. It's like fascinating. I listen, can't explain it.
Plants, botany, and none of it was my forte. But I like seeing people do it. So
yeah, and then there's me, who I literally bought another plant today because I just love plants, but it's outside. I'm gonna see if it's gonna survive outside because I don't really have space for it inside. But then I also bought 2 new planters because I'm gonna do like a hanging plant situation in Maggie's room so I can fit more plants. I'm a crazy plant lady. Also, my jalapenos are doing really well.
Good.
Yeah.
I think that goes with the shirt I made for you.
Truly. Couldn't give it, what is it? Like, couldn't give a fucculent or something?
Yep. It works.
Girl. Okay, well, enough about plants. What's your recommendation?
So mine is obviously music, where I don't think I'm ever gonna change my recommendation unless something like mind blows me. But
oh fuck me.
I know.
Sorry, I made this like gyrating motion and then like all my Red Bull splashed out of my mug. You're doing great.
So the song is called "You Are Somebody Else" by Flora Cash.
Okay.
It's a really good song. When I first listened to the song, the intro, like I wasn't captivated by the intro, but when you listen to it further, it actually is a really genuinely good song. And you might like it, you might not. It's not really a typical song that you listen to.
Okay. I know.
I'm trying to spice up your music taste a little bit.
Just still spice it up. I know I was posting on our Instagram, because whenever we do recommendation, like a musical one especially, I'll post it on our Instagram stories. And play the music with it so you know what we're talking about. And so like playing yours and then playing mine it was just like yin and yang, like black and white. Like
Oh,
these are
yeah.
completely different styles of music.
I was trying to do something else because I always do like hip hop and rap.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I need to spice it up a little bit.
No, I appreciate it. And the song is a little slow for me, but I do also appreciate the lyrics, but they also make me kind of sad. And I don't like being sad when listening to music. Like the 1975, like one of my favorite bands of all time.
Yeah,
I cannot listen to Nana. I won't do it. Like every time I cry because that's about his grandma passing and how much he misses her. And like my grandma also died and I was super close to her. And so I just get all emotional and I'm just like, I don't want to feel these things. I want to be happy all the time.
No, I get it. So I don't know. For some reason, that song, that Dancing with Your Ghost, gave me a little bit of like Taeyong's song because all I could picture, like, this is the reason why I don't watch music videos, because I like to curate my own music video, like how like the lyrics are interpreted into something like artistic for me. And like for that one, it was like I kept envisioning like her, you know how V was like dancing with the coat rack. Like that's what I kept envisioning her, but it was kept flipping back from an actual person and then it would flip back to like her dancing with like a coat rack or something.
Gotcha. Interesting. The mind does crazy things.
I'm
here for it. I love it.
Something when I'm listening to music.
Love it.
Love it.
Well, once you're done listening to that song, go follow us on Instagram at Kat&Dre, Twitter at DreKat&, TikTok at Kat&Dre. Obviously, Twitch is still coming. I said I was going to post last week, and then I got too lazy, and I didn't. So
we got busy.
We're always busy. I honestly wasn't that busy, but I was just too lazy. So
I was very busy. Very, very busy.
Very, very busy. So yeah. Busy. Once you do all that, if you do like this podcast, like let your friends know, because we've been at like 19 subscribers on YouTube for like a very, very long time. Can someone just get us to 20? Can we just like break that?
Milestone 20.
Please.
That would be awesome. 20 subscribers is like a huge milestone.
That would be amazing. And you know what? You don't have to turn on the notifications, so that way we don't bother you. Just give us the satisfaction of just pressing that button, please.
Yeah. Just, stop by a little bit, give a little wave. We'll say hi, and then, we go on your way.
Listen, if you comment, I'll comment back.
We're going to comment back, no matter what. Dre usually does it first, but if I see it and she hasn't seen it, I'll leave a little bit of a cat flare.
Like, hey.
Which is probably very thanks.
And you won't even put a full thanks. You'll just put like THX.
Yeah. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better person.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You would do
It's just how I am. It's just how I am.
Anyway. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to go trim my hair. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day.
Don't forget to follow us.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Nobody else got outside.